So that's all your modules. The launch, as you see, launch your program. It's a huge module, and there's lots of work involved with that as well. So create your plan, get out there, create your launches. At the same time, making sure that you've got your good lead magnets out there, that you're always building your lists along the way. Always adapting the market, pivoting when necessary. So we've covered a lot of things in the last 6 modules. So just reflecting back on some of the things that that we covered in those modules. Well, the first one was understand your audience. So the important things with that was research. You do your surveys, understand your audience, understand what they want. And the only way you're going to understand what they want is by asking them directly those questions. So research, very important, because you want to build programs and courses that actually are needed by your market. So it's no point you developing courses if your market is not looking for that at the moment. So the market's always changing. With the COVID-19, it's changing again. So it's looking at your market and seeing what you can do. Then we went through to building your email list. So that's the important thing to remember there is really have really valuable lead magnets and using really good headlines and good copy, and always thinking about everything that you do, all your content, everything that you're doing online, redirecting them to the lead magnet URL. So you're building your list. And then once you build your list, then of course, once you've built your list, then of course you go and then drive them through the nurture sequence, which is your back end funnel, which is all your emailing sequences and everything else as well. And then you're going to sit down and look at your survey, and you're going to look at how can I create a course outline only of addressing how I can actually solve the problems that my market has. So you look at your outline, and also not just outline of how are you going to deliver it. Are you going to have group sessions in there? What are all the elements that's going to create an irresistible offer, which we're moving into next, about unpacking, showing the extra value, repacking it, and then when you're talking about it, then you show people how much value they're going to get when they come on board to your courses as well. And then we spend a lot of time looking at, all the different front-end funnels, which are all your landing pages, how we move people along that sequence. And also we spend a lot of time with templates and emails of looking at an onboarding sequence, so that when people jump into lead magnets, you can lead them along the onboarding back funnel, and then bring them back up to the front funnel for the sales page again. And a module, which was probably my favorite module, I was launching, a lot involved with that. Do your plan, get everything done, everything else as well. Understand you might launch. Say, for example, you might set a goal that we'll launch every 3 months. And you can launch different products every 3 months. So it doesn't have to be the same product. So you're launching every 3 months is one of your strategies. In between that, you're doing good content, you're creating good social media presence, you're creating good lead magnets, offering lead magnets, you're building a list, and everything else. And there'll be some people who are going to jump into your program who don't actually jump on a launch sequence, but you obviously communicate to that and change the delivery a bit slightly. They may not give as many group sessions because they're coming through at different times and things like that as well. So lots of things happen as well. So what's next? What are you going to do next? I know that having continual support helps you. And this is where I want to spend a couple of minutes on looking at, letting you know about my Productivity Maximizer Inner Circle Club. So that's around you coming on board and actually having my support still. So there's two sessions per week, and they're group sessions. 2 sessions per month. Now 2 sessions per month in a group session, and that's all around the think tank, about strategic marketing, about any question you may have. So you may have a question that you're stuck on, or you want to know a bit deeper, dive deeper in from the program, for example. But you've got someone that you can ask questions to, and you've got a group as well on that, so you can learn and bounce ideas out as well. And on top of that, each week you get a productivity session. So a productivity session is a session where you bring work, your own work, to that session, and you focus on that work for 1.5 hours. So it's getting into the good habits of productivity, which is, having strong focus, having good habits, along with using the right tools. Now, it's important for us to always be working on our business as well as in our business. So you'll be setting an 1.5 hours per week aside where you'll dial in with me. We'll have a bit of a quick chat, everything else as well as a group. You'll start to work on your business, and during that 1.5 hours, we'll be checking in throughout that 1.5 hours to ensure that you're still moving forward, that you're not stuck, and answering any quick questions as well. So that's really exciting. So the productivity session is amazing. Having that extra support is so important. You've got all this information, but the information I've given you, it's taken me 4 years to develop, 4 years to learn. So there's a lot more depth that is not covered in the course. And working with me, you've got to tap in to my experience, and also you've got to tap into the latest information, which will keep moving your business forward as well. So I want to take a bit of time to one of my productivity clients, CL, has done a little bit of a testimonial as some of the results that she's actually achieved since she's been on the program from me in just 2 weeks. So have a listen to what CL has to say.
Hi there. I just wanted to give an update on my working with Lee Stem. It's been 2 weeks now, and working with Lee has actually given me great tools. Basically, I've been able to better use old tools and learn some new ones. For example, I have a CRM, but I haven't really been effectively using it. And this, just one session with Lee, she happened to mention how I could really consolidate prospects. And so just little bits and tools like that have been really helpful. And another tool that she has taught me about is Trello, having a Trello board. Being a visual person, that has helped me to really get a little bit of a better picture visually of where I want to go with my business. She's also helped in terms of posting and my message, and having a more strategic plan for all of that, and even effectively using one post to break it up into pieces so I can get more mileage out of one idea in one post. What else has been helpful? The main things, some of the main things that she's been helping me with is helping me to consolidate my tasks. And she's been helping me to step back, to really take a big picture. And that's probably the best thing that has been with my work with Lee, is she's helped me look at it from a bigger standpoint, from stepping back and looking at what I'm doing from an outside standpoint of, well, what is my message, and who is my target audience, and how do I best communicate to them, and what is the best strategy for that, so that you can engage people in conversation and not just feel salesy, which is the last thing I think a lot of us in marketing want to do. And how can we best serve our audience and intrigue them so that they want to be part of what we're doing. So all in all, it has been really very helpful. Lee's expertise, her feedback during our brainstorming sessions has been great, and we have, I think as a group, really learned a lot. I certainly have, and it's been a great experience so far. Hope this has been helpful.
See the program, it's amazing. You will see immediate results. And also the program is on a month-by-month membership only, so there's no locked-in contracts. You can jump on board, and there's a link down below as well, below me in the video, and also on this page as well. Check it out. It's really worth the investment for you to keep the momentum going, so you don't do perhaps what you've done in the past, where we've done a program, great information, get the information, put it under our desk, and we don't actually develop it or refine or modify or take our business to the next level as well. And of course, there's always packages of working with me one-on-one as well. So there's a maintenance package there that I can offer, where you can tune in once a month with me to have a one-on-one session, again, to keep your business moving forward as well. So if you're interested in that maintenance package, let me know, and I can send you some information out as well. So talk to you again very soon. I look forward to staying connected with you, and all the best with your launch and developing a thriving business online. Take care. Bye.